put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes. Explodes. Starts to rumble. World powers fall. Roaring for the heavens. A peaceful man stands tall. Tall. Just like the Pied Piper, let rats through the streets, dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Just like the Pied Piper, let rats through the streets, dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony, swaying through the symphony of destruction.
I'm just a wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Underway through the snowflakes here in Western PA. They'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Once again, it's Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll work forward for a couple. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. The shotgun, it's A-Rob. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 36 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll run it for the first time with Cordero Patterson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Get 300! Get 300! Jump out!
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Moving left. He'll try to run for it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Steelers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
16 yards. First down, Bill.
First and 10, and it's Allen.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. From the gun, here is Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Jump out!
Here's Warren. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
26.
Rodgers on first down. This one caught by Mechie. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Blue 58.
A carry here for Warren. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 50.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9.
The 30-yard line.
319.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that play foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
To start this drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 4, James Cook. A gain of 6 yards.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
I I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 48-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
John Mechie was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there, and it'll bring up second down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. The ball's out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out of it.
2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. We'll start this on the ground with Warren. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Forced to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 42-yard line.
Get 300! Get 300!
Play action now with Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown Steelers. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, this is strong. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, it's Allen. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Round 80! 56! 56! Go!
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
Throwing now, Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Allen working from the pistol. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain there of 27 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Allen. Rolling right. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Buffalo.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. A couple big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's Allen to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now a give to Warren, running right. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Matt Milano there to stop him.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
We'll try and run it here with Warren. He will have the Steelers first down by a couple of yards. They convert on 33.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need to have it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
38-yard line.
19! Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Flip it down.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Easy. 58. Go to 50. Team right.
Rogers. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Big Ed Oliver. He had 2 sacks last week in the wild card round, and he's got another one here.
Zoom. 319. Jump out. Yeah, Liz.
On third down, Rogers. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now Allen on first down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, here is Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. What to do following the sack? It is third and long. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Third and long. Here's Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll let this go for Pickens. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's first and 10.
26.
We'll try the right side with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
58.
A give, and here's Johnson. And he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Bills 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark at 22-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. That's made by Pickens. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's Allen now on first and 10. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for us Steelers. First down.
On first and 10, it's Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Steelers.
Hey, 88!
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Look again.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Metcalf with the grab. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. And even 30 yards. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Will Howard. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is this cloud. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. First and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, this is Warren. He's got space inside the 25. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler first down. On the handoff, it's Johnson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Bills' 11-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Fourth down, Rodgers. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first and 10, it's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Allen now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. From the gun, it's Allen. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Over. Hey, 88.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead.
25, Bills 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one.
The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside. Finally, I'm happy to be, 'cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your #1 fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness.